It is Monday, November the 21st, 2022. I am James. You are you. We are here for what might be the most important, but also at the same time, the most chaotic episode in At Home with James history. For starters, you know it, I know it, we all know it. It is quite possibly, not counting Christmas Day itself, the most festive night of the year. It is the night in which we light my Christmas tree. In under a half an hour, we will ignite the Amadeus 180, which shifts the camera angle. You will see the tree lit. But in addition to that, you might be asking yourselves, James, why would this be a chaotic episode? Because right here, right now, in just about an arm's length reach, there is a full-blown party going on in my kitchen with many legendary guests in at-home history. But of course, we're going to have some remote guests tonight. It is a true happening. It is a first of its kind. I want to tell you right here, right now, this is no soundboard that features crowd noises FX. I will prove to you that there are people in my home right now. Party guests, make some noise in 3, 2, 1. Just a cavalcade of people that are in my home. And look, here's the deal. People can't really get a true grasp of what my home looks like from the screen. It is, please keep talking, I beg of you. I committed the first party foul here tonight. No one really knows in terms of scale how small my home is. This is a very tiny little arrangement that I've got. My dwelling is not for this many people, including myself. We are 8 strong, more people than have ever been in my home. That is why for the first time, hopefully only and last time, I'm wearing headphones for tonight's show because as mentioned, we have guests and we're going to check in with one of the guests right now who is also here, but for the third consecutive year, we have shrunken him down using state-of-the-art technology. Let's welcome Micro Dave Kaufman. Dave, how's it going down there, buddy?
Hey, James, how's it going? Good to see you up there.
I can't even see you right now.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm down here, I can assure you. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
can everybody hear me?
I hear you well. I don't think the party guests can hear you just because you're so tiny and micro. That's why I've got, as mentioned, we shrunk you down with state-of-the-art technology. I've got state-of-the-art headphones that can check in with Micro Dave.
Well, I appreciate you finding a technological solution to a practical problem. As a tech guy, that really makes me smile.
Well, this is the most expensive episode in at-home history.
Oh, yeah, I know. But here's the thing, James. You keep saying you shrunk me down. I've been living in your house for a couple of years now.
Now, I thought this was a joke last year, Micro Dave. You're telling me that this is real? There are 2 Daves. We've split you like embryo?
Yeah, I've been split, much like time splits like a river. Thank you, Michio Kaku. And there's one big Dave who's at home right now and one tiny Dave who lives in your apartment.
Right, so we've got Big Dave in NDG, and we've got Tiny Micro Dave. Who now? What have you been doing for the past calendar year? Because I haven't spoken to you. Frig, I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you running, scurrying around. What's been going on, Micro Dave?
Oh, not much changes day to day. Life can feel a little monotonous at times, but I've been, eating your scraps, bathing in your sink. Watching you commit foul acts of debauchery.
Well, this is a family episode of At Home right now.
All right, well, I won't mention that, but I have seen that, and it's gross.
Well, I will say this. I want to find the positive here. Coming in from the chat, it's our good pal Santa Claus. He writes, ho, 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 what's up? He also writes, Dave, you sound like an elf.
Hey, Santa, how's it going? Hey, maybe you're looking for a new elf this year.
Yeah, a little tiny micro elf to run around the workshop, build some tiny toys for tiny tots.
Yeah, I'd do it. I'm looking for a gig. We're entering a recession, so extra work is always beneficial.
It's a festive episode, so I feel like I'm in the spirit of giving. How about a programming announcement right now, Micro Dave?
I'm into it. What's up?
I'm going to say this right here, right now. The first Monday in December, which I believe falls on the 5th, I'm very proud to announce Santa Claus will be live in living color back on At Home. What do you think about that, Micro Dave?
I love it.
The party loves it. The party absolutely loves it.
I love it. It's really loud when they yell, to me, especially.
Yeah.
It feels like an earthquake's happening over here.
Well, yeah, we want to keep things as safe as possible. I have alerted all the guests. Please be cautious when they come into frame, when they sit down in the guest chair, that no one steps on Micro Dave. Also coming in from the chat, legendary viewer High Score Run writes, quote, Micro Dave energy.
Is that good?
Well, I don't know. It all depends where it's coming
I think that's good. That sounds good. I'd love to have everyone to have a little bit of Micro Dave energy. It's like micro machines.
Now, Micro Dave, I want you to confirm or deny this one. Obviously, I'm denying it. This one, again, from High Score Run writes, Tiny Dave uses James's toothbrush as a loofah. That cannot be true.
I've scrubbed the old back with your toothbrush a couple of times, get the tough to reach spots. It's always tough to reach the middle of your back.
Oh, so you're saying you've been washing yourself with my gosh darn toothbrush?
Yeah, and sometimes I get in the cracks where the sun don't shine.
Okay, well, we're gonna move away from that. I don't want to talk about how I've been brushing my teeth, featuring something that's been scrubbing, quote, where the sun don't shine.
Don't worry, anything that comes out of there is pretty tiny.
Now, Tiny Dave, we're gonna go to our first, and I can't believe I'm saying this, on only remote guest tonight. Who are you looking forward to checking in with tonight who's actually at the party?
I was looking up a variety of people. Everyone looks really nice tonight, but I'd love to check in with Thomas Barnwell.
Well, yeah, Thomas Barnwell is here. He's been drinking a bottle of wine.
He looks wasted.
Yeah.
I just hope he doesn't fall over on me.
He brought me a gift that I'm going to show live on the air. Now, for people who want to know what's possibly going on over there, they're playing Jenga in my house, and the tower has just fallen over. It's absolutely pandemonium here. Micro Dave, what if we check with our first remote guest tonight?
Let's do it.
Friend of the show, legend of the show. You've seen her through thick and through thin. Let's please welcome the one and the only downtown Alex Brown. Alex, thanks for being here at the tree lighting. Look like you got some, perhaps some Christmas spirits there. What are you drinking tonight?
I am drinking some non-holiday related white wine. It is from Portugal.
Well, here's the thing. If you drink it at the holidays, it's a holiday beverage.
That is true. You're right. Okay. I'll give
Hey,
you
how
that.
come you're not over here, Alex?
Well, we had a little bit of a conflict with one of the guests who's there.
And let's I don't curse on the show often, but let's cut the crap.
Yeah.
Alex, I want you to name names.
Well, it's been referenced before. I have a roommate. His name is Vance Gillis.
I see him.
Yeah, and he is there right now. We had a little bit of a disagreement. We had a spat.
A bit of a kerfuffle.
A kerfuffle, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if he's really bugging you, I can scurry over there and tie his shoelaces together.
Yeah, maybe climb up his legs, pull on his pubic hair, perhaps.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Kind of dangle off like cliffhanger.
Yeah,
maybe
hopefully.
Grab onto his beard or something,
Yeah.
Get up there. Yeah.
Sure. I'll mess with this guy, sure.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you,
problem.
Dave.
Alex, this is exactly why you're on the show tonight. Now, originally, it was supposed to be you and Vance in tandem, but this has caused such a rift that we had to decide who was going to be here and who wasn't. And unfortunately, you drew the short straw. And
I did, yeah.
Would you like to tell people why there's been such a kerfuffle between the two of you, as previously mentioned?
Yes, I would love to, James. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, this stage.
I like to create space for women.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
That's brave of you.
Yes, truly. So
wait,
brave.
Of me or of Alex?
Of you, James. That's really brave of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Creating that space, is very brave.
Yep.
Yeah, so Vance and I, I like the holidays. I'm partial to like a decoration, I think it's nice. I think there is a time though, and I think where we really ran into trouble was when you should put up your Christmas tree.
Yeah, now don't mind this. Just keep going, Alex. Yep.
It's flying in. We got the gingerbread house.
Yep.
So we did have a bit of an argument. We haven't really spoken in quite a few days. So I'm hoping maybe we can like resolve this on the show, and maybe I can allow Vance to come back into the apartment.
Right.
So right now he's not allowed in the apartment.
Yeah. So we can get right into it. Right. This is all about decorating. What's too early? What's too soon? Ooh, things might get very, very, very interesting right here, right now, because your roommate is coming into frame.
Oh,
Alex, he's not talking to you right now.
yeah, we're not. Sorry.
So I'm curious to know, what side do you land on? Would you like to put the decoration up, the tree and everything, or would you like to wait?
Well, I don't know if you noticed like what's going on behind me, but there's absolutely no decorations.
Yeah.
And that's sort of by design.
Mhm.
I think it's not appropriate to put up decorations until at least the 1st of December. So
Okay. All right. Now, Micro Dave, let's go to you. How do you feel about that?
Sure, yeah. I say to each their own. If somebody wants to wait, sure. If somebody wants to put them up early, sure. If you're living in a household with somebody who wants to put them up before you, then I think you're shit out of luck and you should break up.
Okay, so
that's what
so-
I'm saying.
so we might see that for the first time ever, a roommate breakup on this show.
See, for instance, James and I are roommates.
Yeah.
Technically.
Which I wasn't aware of.
And he
Non-consensual roommates.
Now, I wouldn't have put the decorations up. Yeah, we're non-consensual roommates. I'm forcing my roommate-ness upon him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
although apparently he does use my toothbrush to, quote, clean his crack.
Yeah.
You gotta work that out somehow.
Sometimes you get little turds
Some
down
of these
there.
guests
Little
have broken in.
dingleberries.
These guests have been going into my cabinet, taking mugs. Yeah, we got Jess Fildes here.
I'm waving to you up there.
Cheers.
Yeah, so please watch out for Tiny Dave is down there. He's right near your feet.
Yeah, look out.
Now, you want it up on December 1st, Alex. Look, I have gone the opposite direction. I have gone November 19th. I have set up 2 days prior to today. Can I ask you, what's the resistance to a little bit early? Because there's got to be a middle ground here.
Hashtag resistance.
I just think so. For me, I've always had a natural tree. You know, I'm a natural woman. I grew up with like going to get the tree, you know, as like part of it. Because my family, we actually like sometimes we don't put ours up until like the 21st of December, you know.
That's rough.
I like a Brazilian tree.
Yeah. So exactly.
Yeah, Dave likes a groomed tree, a landing strip, so to speak.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like a natural tree, you know, not one of those like, you know, and that's fine if that's what you have, you know.
Yeah.
No judgment here.
Okay, so is there a way that we can bridge the gap here, right? Can you find a compromise? Because when does your roommate Vance want it up? Because I'm going to check in with Vance later on.
He will deny this. He wanted it up on November 1st. And I said, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is very early, but I'm going to check in with Vance later on to understand why November 1st. Where do you think you guys are going to fall in line with a compromise?
So I've heard people talk about how like American Thanksgiving is sort of like, you know, the signal to Christmas.
Yep.
So, you know, like if we had to, you know, if my my arm was twisted or whatever, you know, maybe I would consider like the weekend after American Thanksgiving.
Sure.
Alex, if Vance has been twisting your arms, then just blink twice.
Yeah. Help me.
You know, I went into tonight thinking like this is going to be a really innocent episode, and then before you know it, people are cleaning their buttholes with toothbrushes.
Yeah.
Tiny Dave was a landing strip. And now we're talking about domestic violence.
Yeah, you know, in the 70s, a lot of the trees were natural.
Yeah.
They were natural.
I was so about this, Micro Dave.
I read the magazines that are in your bathroom.
Well, I want to check in with you, Micro Dave. Now, was November 19th too early for our Christmas tree?
It's earlier than I would do it. I do think that American Thanksgiving is sort of the starter pistol to the race to Christmas.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm okay with it. I'm easygoing.
But I guess why does it have to be a race to Christmas, right? Because let's consider this, right? Halloween, you get 31 full days of decoration and celebrating. You were conceding to 25 days of celebrating for Christmas, or in your case, Alex, what is it, 4 days if you set it up on the 21st?
Now, hold on.
And it goes down on January 1st. It leaves.
But it doesn't feel the same after. You know, it's okay. Do you leave your Halloween decoration at past the 30? Like, I still feel Halloween on November 6th.
Wait, are you saying that you want to feel the Christmas spirit? Like
I would love to. I often will take mine down on the 1st or the 31st.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's almost disheartening to me. Like, it's not. I almost feel like I'm cheating. I'm going back to a girl that dumped me.
I see. No, I agree with taking it down on the 1st or like the 2nd. I think that makes sense.
That must be a familiar feeling to you, James.
You've got familiar feelings in what sense, Micro Dave?
You going back to a girl that dumped you?
Yeah, okay, well, we'll leave it at that. Coming in from the chat from Santa Claus writes, what is happening right now? Now, you know things are chaotic when the man that can see everything, he sees you when you're sleeping, he sees you when you're awake, he can't see the chaos that's going on behind me. We've got to contend. Well, that was a very, Kathy's squeezing away over there. Hands where we can see him. We've got Kathy Fagan, Jess Fildes, and Alex, your roommate, Vance Gillis.
Yeah, that was for him, this thumbs down.
Okay, well, they're currently constructing the at-home gingerbread house.
Oh.
Hey, can I live in that house?
Now, yeah, we're going to reveal something right now. Tiny Dave, you're going to get to live in the gingerbread house at the end of the night.
But can we keep it in your apartment so we're still roommates, but I have my own bungalow?
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah,
nice.
it's going to be a sectional apartment that Micro Dave can live in.
A sectional one, eh?
I keep going back and forth here. Is it Tiny Dave or Micro Dave? What is your preferred name?
Well, my medical term is Micro Dave, but I prefer to be called Tiny Dave.
All right,
I like Tiny Dave.
Tiny Dave it is. Nice. Now, Alex, I want to know, when do you think the tree is going to go up?
I think I've compromised to the point where like I'm fine if it goes up after American Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I think I've been coerced.
Yeah.
Into this.
All right. Okay. It sounds like more arm twisting. Let's hope local authorities are watching this.
Yeah.
Hopefully the SPVM are big fans of the at-home show.
Oh, boo. ACAB. Sorry.
Apology accepted.
All Christmases are bitchin'.
Yeah. Here, well, because this is the thing. On this show, there's been a variety of, there's different acronyms here. On the at-home show, ACAB is All Christmases Are Bitchin', and Dimitri, Chris, and me last year, the original POC, Prince of Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I can roll with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
now,
ACAB.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Now, Alex, any final thoughts before we start to move on with this evening? We've got a tree lighting to come. We're going to check in with your roommate.
I just hope that this doesn't divide me from the community too much. I already am not there.
Talk about the at-home community?
The at-home community, they're a very big part of my life.
Yeah.
I just hope that, we can get past this and, come to a common ground.
I've learned a lot of things over the years, and I know that that's one of the number one fears of people who are victims of Christmas trees going up too early. Yeah. They feel like they're going to be excommunicated from the community, so I stand with you, Alex Brown.
Yeah, we're walking a fine line on this episode tonight.
I have an ally.
Well, Tiny Dave, we're actually going to check in with you a little bit later on while you come to us live from the Christmas Village that I've got set up on my TV display. So is there anything that you want to let us know that we should look forward to, Tiny Dave?
I left some gifts around the house. If you know what I'm saying, and I'll check in with you guys soon.
What are you talking about? You're taking number 2s around the house?
If you know what I'm saying.
They're really little.
Yeah, they're little raisins.
Aw, they're cute.
Little raisins.
All right, well, Alex, thanks so much for being here. You'll be here before Christmas night, so we'll get you back on the show, and then Tiny Dave, we're going to check in soon enough, right?
Sounds good.
All right, thanks so much, Alex. Tiny Dave, we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Happy holidays.
That's Alex Brown. She wants the Christmas tree up on December 21st. Twisted. Absolutely sick. That's why we love Alex. Again, Tiny Dave checking in from the Christmas Village. We got to check in with one of our party guests over here. Let's welcome one of our technical directors. He's about to pull a brick out of the Jenga tower. Let's get Dimitri Kyres over here. Let's give it up for Dimitri. Come on over, Dimitri. So, Jess, you might need to make way here, Jess. Jess Fildes currently here. We can activate the Amadeus 180. There we go. Dimitri, you're live and in living color. You've been on the show a multitude of times from a different perspective, coming remotely. What does it feel like to be live in the living room?
Well, it's a dream come true, James. It's finally nice to have some people in your home. At home with James has never been more alive.
Yes, much to my behest.
Correct. Hey, here's another thing we could BS. Look what I found.
Oh my God! Now,
a little Christmas herb.
Yeah, no, you rebranded this last week from mistletoe to Christmas herb.
You know it's bad luck. 20 years of a sexless life if you don't honor the Christmas tradition.
You're saying if I don't honor the Christmas tradition of meeting you underneath the Christmas herb, I will have a 20-year sexless drought?
Yeah, let's tack that on to the last 20 years.
All right, well, I guess we need to.
Ooh, no, we shouldn't. We shouldn't.
I was ready to do it. You scared me.
The Christmas tree is not lit yet.
No, so it's got to be. It's tradition.
It's got to be lit.
All right. Hey, well, why'd you bring the mistletoe?
Well, to test you. To test you.
All right. Yeah.
Oh boy, we're having such a great time here, James. Thanks for hosting us. We're having a great. Oh.
Yeah, the party stopped. Yeah. No. Dimitri, I got to send you back into the party zone to get the party going here.
Yep. Okay, goodbye.
That's Dimitri Kyres. He has brought what he is referred to as the Christmas herb, formerly known as mistletoe. Let's get another one of the party guests over here. Let's get Kathy Fagan, who's taking care of the first ever. Yeah, we'll give it up for Kathy here.
Hello, everybody.
Kathy, your first time not only appearing on this show from my home, but first time, let's activate the Amadeus 180. First time appearing in my apartment. What does it feel like to be where the magic happens, as they say on MTV Cribs?
It's wonderful. I learned about James' love for Coca-Cola tonight for the first time.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see it in the back. And
well, yeah, they see it every episode.
But there's way more going on over there.
There's more going on over there now. Kathy, you've taken it upon yourselves to start building the at-home gingerbread house.
That's right.
Is it possible to see the progress up to this point?
Yeah, let's see the progress. I've got Vance and Jess helping me out.
We've got Kathy's little helpers here. Oh dear God. So
we have dropped some of the candy on the floor.
Naturally, yeah.
There are a few fuzzies and cat hairs that you might find on it, but I think it just.
Well, I don't even have a cat. So we just saw some of the gingerbread house. Now, Kathy, how long do you estimate it's going to take for this gingerbread house to?
I think we're nearing in. I think that we've got a really good team on our hands.
Yeah.
Everybody here is super experienced, very smart, very good at assembling things.
Sure.
And we're probably 5 minutes away. I think we're
5 minutes away. So there's going to be 2 countdowns tonight. Now, I'm also curious to know: are you cautious about Dimitri catching you underneath the Christmas herb?
I'm really nervous about that.
Now, if you were me, what would you do? Because he's given me an ultimatum of 20 years of no romance.
I think you guys need to really go for it.
We have to really go for it.
Yeah.
What are you implying?
I'm implying that you don't want a sexless life for the rest of your life. I think that you guys.
I got to really go for it.
Yeah. I think you really got to get into it.
Well, Kathy, we'll check in with you a little bit later on. We're going to get one of our activate the Amadeus 180 to get back into frame here. As you can see, the Christmas tree that is going to be lit in about 15 minutes or so. Let's get another party guest over here. She's sitting right beside me as well. Let's get Jess Fildes in here, one of Kathy's little helpers. Yeah, Jess emerging from the floor. Quote, "My hands are sticky." Amadeus 180 has been activated. Now, Jess, you've been on the build, so to speak. You're one of the union members. What does it feel like to be building this gingerbread house?
I feel great. I feel really.
Sounded like Trump there. I feel great. I feel supported.
I feel as supported as this gingerbread house.
Yeah. Now, Jess, you were one of the people that Alex Brown was fighting back against. You put your tree up real early this year. What was the date on that?
I want to say it was maybe the 12th.
Okay, so the 12th of November.
Yeah.
Now, did you feel Christmas at this moment? You're like, I want to feel Christmas.
See, you're gonna hate, but my Christmas tree is part Halloween.
Yeah, it's a Halloween themed tree, and we certainly wouldn't want anything less. Now, have you ever contemplated the idea of 2 separate Christmas trees, one for Halloween, one for Christmas?
Oh, that's an interesting theory.
Sure,
I
yeah.
do have a separate tree as well. It's just a little not great.
Okay, so quote, a little not great.
Yeah.
Now, Jess, I'm going to send you back to the build over here because I got to check in with Tiny Dave.
Yeah,
we're sending you back to Kathy's. gingerbread build. As promised, we're going to go. Vance Gillis's fly is open here on the show. There we go. As we're seeing the gingerbread goes out of frame. Vance is leaving a zip up over here. We're going to check in, as promised, with Tiny Dave, who is live in the Christmas Village. Tiny Dave, as mentioned, it's absolute pandemonium here.
Yeah, I just saw Vance's pecker.
Wait, you didn't see his pecker. Come on now.
Yeah, I did.
Well, what do you think?
It's big.
Well, I guess any quote pecker would be big.
For me, compared to me, yeah.
Yeah, compared to you.
Yeah. Hey, what you said gingerbread before?
Yeah, I know I said gingerbread. Yeah, I'm so glad that your tiny ears can pick up my misspeaking.
Well, I was thinking that's weird. It's gingerbread.
Yeah, I'm aware it's gingerbread. I said gingerbread.
Yeah, you said gingerbread.
It's wild over here. Now, speaking of wild, Tiny Dave, last year when you were in the Christmas Village, you got a little fresh with one of the figurines.
Oh, I didn't get fresh, James. We engaged in a consensual romantic endeavor.
How is that not fresh?
Well, I guess it is winter fresh.
Winter fresh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, is she there?
Yeah, but she's kind of mad at me right now.
Okay, well, do you want to take us through what happened? You gave Alex some roommate advice earlier. Perhaps I can give you some love advice.
Well, we kind of had a falling out, and I met one of her friends.
Oh, is the friend in the Christmas Village too?
Oh, you better believe she is.
Now that's a situation that gets pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah, it can get uncomfortable, but I'm hoping that this Christmas brings us all back together.
Now, do they know?
Oh, they know.
With both? Really? Now,
Yeah.
Has there been some kind of infighting with the figurines?
She mostly blames me. She thinks her friend, and rightfully so. I'm definitely the villain of this tryst. This romantic triangular tryst.
I think what you have to do is sort of acknowledge it and then move forward to see if you can find happiness this holiday season.
I think you're right, James. You always have such good advice.
Yeah, well, I've, despite what some people might think, I'm versed in the ways of love and things of that nature.
Yeah, I'm a witness to that. You love yourself more than anybody.
Yeah, okay. Well, thanks, Tiny Dave. Now, are you able to point out this new lady that you're with?
Sure, she's, I don't want to make her blush or anything, although she looks like she's blushing a little bit right now, but...
You might make her melt, my friend.
Yeah, I don't want to make her melt. Not more than I already have, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, this is the trouble that you get into, Tiny Dave. You're a horn dog.
Yeah, I'm a horn dog. I don't know what happened. Shrinking me down made me all...
I know what happened,
baby.
Because Big Dave is married. Tiny Dave gets to sow his wild oats.
I think that's what... Anyway, she's behind my shoulder.
Yeah, okay, so, yeah, I like that little shimmy you got going. Now, did you buy a Christmas gift this time of year?
Well, I found one of your other ornaments that I'm going to give to her.
Oh, so you're going to give her an ornament. That's nice. It's almost like jewelry.
Yeah, it's like giant jewelry to her.
Okay, so yeah, of course, because it's a tiny figurine.
Yeah, and she likes it when I wear jewelry, too. She likes when I wear ice.
You likes when you wear ice?
Yeah.
Now, I'm looking down at the village right now. Tiny Dave, you must be smaller than the figurine. This must be a big lady compared to you.
I think I've been shrinking this year, by the way. I think I'm getting smaller and smaller.
Oh, no. Well, we got to figure out what we can do to work that technology. Otherwise, you're going to be smaller than a pea, Tiny Dave.
Yeah, but she's a bigger gal than I am right now. And she's a lovely lady. And so far, things are going pretty well. I hope that we make it through the holiday season, which can be trying at times.
It can be trying. Now, I want to quickly check in about this. A couple years ago, Dimitri, who's on the show earlier with his Christmas herb, he pointed out that in his eyes, Christmas is the sexiest holiday. Where do you land on this? Because obviously, you like to make the ladies melt at Christmas.
Yeah. Christmas is pretty sexy. What else?
What else?
I'm thinking of
the question.
I'm thinking of other holidays.
Okay, well, there's Halloween.
Halloween can be sexy. I like Hanukkah. Hanukkah's pretty sexy.
Yeah, now, people don't really talk about how sexy Hanukkah can get. Now, how does Hanukkah get sexy?
Oh, you're spinning dreidels. You're taking the gold wrapping off the gelt. seeing the inside.
I hated the way. Is that your dirty talk? Let me take that.
Ooh,
gold
yeah,
wrapping
let's take
off that
that,
guilt.
take some of that guilt wrap off. I want to see those chocolate insides.
Well, Tiny Dave, look, I'm going to check in a little bit later on when we come to you live from underneath the tree.
Hey, sounds good.
All right, Tiny Dave, thanks so much, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, you got it.
Fantastic. What I want to do right now is we're going to see Alex Brown's counterpart, Alex's roommate. I want to get Vance Gillis. Let's hear it for Vance Gillis. He's coming in live on the air. Vance, take a seat in the guest chair over here. Now, Vance, we had your roommate, Alex Brown, on earlier on. She was saying you wanted to put the tree up on November 1st. I did not ask her your reasoning, and I thought it was only fair that you could, of course, explain yourself. Why November 1st?
Right. Well, first of all, I didn't say November 1st.
Okay.
Alex Brown is a compulsive liar.
All right.
It's a real problem. She's got a lot of issues, which I won't get into.
Well, that's tough to be roommates with a liar.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because it's like, who ate all of this ice cream? Not me. Yeah, well, it was just the two of us. So who
Right.
else
So it had to be someone. Okay.
Had to be someone. But I think by the 15th of November, you should have your tree up.
Okay.
Simply because if you're going to enjoy your tree, then put it up as early as possible.
Yeah.
Once Christmas comes, I'm ready to get rid of the tree.
Yeah.
So I want to have a good 6 weeks
Yep.
to enjoy
I
all
think
the
I
Christmassy
think
stuff.
6 weeks is more than enough.
Yeah.
It's a perfect amount of time. I mentioned it earlier. Halloween, you get the entire month of October. Now, I did this one on the 19th. So a couple days past the 15th.
Is it late for you?
Nah, I usually do the third Saturday in November. Because I used to do November 25th, a full month. I thought, I feel like I'm not really activating Christmas as fast as I can. So we're on the same page with this one. Now, I asked Alex this question. I want to know where you land on this. Have you found a compromise?
No, not at all.
Well, she said there was a compromise. She said the 25th of November or a couple days after, indicating the end of American Thanksgiving.
Well, like I said, she's a liar. So,
Yeah.
I mean, she's just going to say whatever she needs to say.
Yeah.
For me, waiting until after American Thanksgiving makes sense if I'm going to be here in my apartment at Christmas, which I'm not.
Yeah.
I always go home at
Well,
Christmas.
and this is the other thing that Alex did not mention. You're going away. So you want to enjoy as much Christmas as you can in your own home.
Yes.
Until you got to split.
Because this is the other thing. We get a real tree.
Yeah.
And we leave for, a week or more than that. And the tree is dead when we come back.
Yeah.
Right? It's just, it won't accept water anymore. So even if I wanted to enjoy the tree long after Christmas, I can't.
Yeah, it's dead.
It's dead.
Now, here's the thing. I had let both of you know, and I mentioned on the show last Monday that I was going to appoint myself the arbiter of this case, not unlike an episode of Marriage Court or things of that nature.
Or Bar Rescue.
Yeah, I would like to be the John Taffer of this situation. I want to rescue
Alex
Christmas.
and I are Alex and I the bar in this situation?
Well, we've got tumultuous bar owners, like where Taffer might come in, like your friend is soaking you for all your money, and there's raw chicken all over this shelf. Now,
that's your Taffer?
That's my Taffer, yeah.
Wow.
Because there's a calm version, but it's far too calm for this type of environment. Now, I've heard Alex's case.
Yeah.
I've heard your case. I want to know this. When are you both leaving?
The 20th, 21st?
The 20th or the 21st. So, if you leave that week, which means you're probably going to set the tree up this weekend, right?
Yeah.
We're looking at 1, 2, 3, it's 4 weeks of Christmas.
Yeah. And then maybe 2 weeks after when we come back until we have to throw the tree up.
Yeah.
Because it's starting to.
And Christmas is over by then.
Yes.
Here's the thing. We can't go back in time. We know that. We can shrink Dave down to a micro, or as he prefers, a tiny. What I'm going to land on now is that this tree goes up tonight.
Wow.
I think you guys go and find Super C right across the way, sells trees until 11 o'clock. I think, Vance, you come home with a tree and you decorate it. And I think not only will it be fun and festive, it might be a little bit of a romantic moment.
Wow. Well, I mean, I can speak for Alex.
Yep.
And I say we both love this idea. So
Now, there was a comment that I got in a direct message because prior to the show, for people who follow me on Instagram at It's James McGee, I posted a video of the party. And by the way, this is not party music. By the way,
they're just very tense about the
there's a
Jenga.
full Jenga thing going on. But I did post some promo, a video of the party from our friend Taylor McMillan. She sent me a direct message that says, "Damn, Vance looks like a hot daddy." Once again, Vance looks like a hot daddy. So if you want to see what Vance looks like, at It's James McGee, ask for permission, no creeps. In addition to that, Micro Dave claims that he saw into your fly, says that you're packing some serious heat with some serious meat.
Wow. I appreciate that, Micro Dave. But isn't it Tiny Dave?
Well, he prefers Tiny Dave. I keep missing.
I missed that.
Well, Micro Dave is his given name. Tiny Dave is his preferred name.
Right. He was born with Micro Dave.
Yeah.
But
He prefers Tiny Dave.
He lives as Tiny Dave.
Yeah, he lives as Tiny Dave.
I get it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, Vance, I want to know, how's this party been going so far?
Pretty good. It's the gingerbread house is great. The snacks are great.
Yeah.
Music, everyone keeps commenting on the music, but this Jenga just sucks the sound out of the room because everyone's getting so tense. It's been the most intense Jenga game I've ever seen.
Yeah, right now Sehar Manji is trying to pull a brick. This thing, there's no chance that this Jenga tower survives. As you can hear, the people, it's absolutely unbelievable at this party. This is the first time I've ever had a party in my home, living here 11 years. Now, you've been here for some small gatherings. I think this is the biggest you and I have ever seen. This is a full party, yeah.
This is a full party. It's I didn't realize that this many people could fit in here.
Yeah, I think looking into it, we could have pushed a couple more.
Definitely, yeah.
We could have had Alex, but again, you requested no Alex tonight.
Yeah, just because, if she's here, then she's going to be saying things.
Right, lies.
Yeah, saying lies and stuff. This way, I don't have to. I know she's lying, but I don't have to hear what she has to say. So.
All right. Well, Vance, I want to thank you so much for being a guest here. I'm going to send you back over to this Jenga party.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, go for it.
Don't tell Alex where I am.
I will not tell Alex. That is Vance Gillis. This party's getting completely out of control. Now, before we get into it, I do want to let you know we will be back a week from tonight on Monday. Is going to be an absolutely incredible episode. Why? Jason Grimmer is going to be here, and he's going to be profiling some lesser-known Christmas vinyls. We've known him to come on the show and kind of dig through the bargain bin for some real savings as it pertains to found gold as a record collector. And he's going to do it next week, the 28th, I believe, live right here on twitch.tv/@homewithjames. But before we do that, it is time to celebrate truly why we're here. Now, in previous years, we have lit the tree at the end of the episode. And I thought to myself, why not enjoy it for the back half of the episode? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to activate one more time the Amadeus 180. It is state of the art. The Amadeus company is the exact same company that built the mechanism that shrunk Tiny Dave. Now, I want to bring this to the attention of the party guests here. So, party guests, the tree is going to be lit any minute now. And in tradition, we will be doing a countdown. But for the first time ever, I know I'm interrupting the Jenga, but it's for a good reason. For the first time ever, we will be able to have a full-blown live person countdown. And that begins in 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The tree has been lit, and I think some of them shouted Happy New Year. But this is really the calendar year. We have turned the calendar on At Home with James. The tree has been lit. Over 50,000 lights on the tree. And you can't really have a tree lighting without someone underneath the tree. So we're going to check in one more time. Tiny Dave is underneath the tree. Tiny Dave, can you see down there? Is it too bright?
James, breaking news. A second tower has fallen. A second Jenga tower has fallen. It's a tragedy.
Well, it's tragedy for those involved.
For those involved. But down here, we're having a great time with the Christmas
we're having
lighting.
a great time. Yeah, you're at ground zero right now.
I'm at ground zero of this tree lighting, even though you can't really see them lit on my...
Yeah, I mean, never forget how great of a night it's been.
In my background. Yeah, we'll never forget tonight. That's for sure.
Now, Tiny Dave, let's check in with you. It's a spectacular night right now. How does it feel to be under the tree for a third consecutive evening?
Evening? It feels great.
Third consecutive year.
It feels great. It's really, it's been one of the greatest stretches of my life living in your place, and this is always the highlight for me. Celebrating the raising of the tree, the lighting of the tree, and sorry, there's a strange man behind you.
Oh, it's just Dimitri.
It's just Dimitri. Okay, never mind. But I love it. I'm honored to be here. It's such a good time. So happy holidays, James.
Yeah, well, I'm curious to know, Tiny Dave, what are you hoping to get for Christmas this year? We know that you got a lady and you're hoping to make her melt. Are you hoping for any presents this year?
I mean, the present of friendship would be nice, but maybe some better snacks in the apartment would be sweet.
Okay, now what can I do to help with that?
I love Meli Melo.
What, you might be the only person that enjoys eating Meli Melo.
It's a great combination of treats, and they're all snack sized.
Yeah, well, of course they are, and I think if there's anything I can do to kind of satiate your needs this holiday season, Tiny Dave, it's buying you a bag of Meli Melo.
No, thank you. I appreciate it, James. And you know what?
The pleasure's all mine.
What?
Well, who knows? Maybe you and me this holiday season will go on a double date. You with your snow lady and me with some lady.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. Hey, I can't wait. I've been waiting for 3 years for that.
All right, well, Tiny Dave, look, I might even check in with you a little bit later on, but I want you to enjoy the celebration right now.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, that's Tiny Dave. Let's check in. Dimitri's oh, Jesus.
Merry Christmas, James.
Of course, this is no longer Dimitri. Would you like to introduce yourself?
It's me, the Night Freak. Holiday edition.
What makes you the holiday edition of the Night Freak?
Wearing my holiday undergarments.
Which are?
Would you like to see?
No, I'm quite all right. No, please. Night Freak, no, we're going to get...
My mistake. I'm not wearing any.
Okay, well, thanks, yeah.
James, I didn't get an invite to your holiday gathering, so I decided to come on unannounced.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I invited Dimitri.
You love to come unannounced.
No.
Happy holidays. Listen, brother. In the past, you have shunned me. You've even turned your back on my way of life, even though I could see a darkness within you. A holiday symbiote, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell that you're no pushover, which tells me that you either have a little symbiote like myself in you, or you would make the perfect host for a symbiote.
Yeah, well, the only symbiote I need this year is the symbiote of the holiday season, but I appreciate your compliments. No, thank you.
It's all right. You'll come around eventually.
That beer smells like skunk.
It smells like symbiote.
Oh, a symbiote? What is that? A symbiote light?
I'm having a good time at your party, though
thanks.
It's not nasty enough.
Yeah, okay. Well, I checked in with your friend earlier, Dimitri, who had the Christmas herb, which is essentially mistletoe. Yes, that was kind of nasty.
Yeah, that was me slowly breaking through.
Oh. And
I eventually did. I have passed around the holiday herb to every single person at this party.
You've been kissing everyone at the party?
Listen, it's a holiday tradition, James.
Okay.
20 years, bad luck, bad sex if you don't partake.
You told me.
Yes, Dimitri told you. And I'm making it permanent. Here's the deal, James. I don't come here to ruin your night. I know how special this is for you, and the tree looks great.
Thank you.
It'd be nice if it had some lingerie on it. But that's just me. I'm nasty. I'm the Night Freak, baby. I actually came here to give you a present.
Oh, really? What is it?
It's my symbiote.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna pass.
I want you to just try it.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
I want you to put my jacket on.
Okay.
It's only a shell of the symbiote.
Wait, your leather coat is the symbiote?
In a way, my whole body's the symbiote.
All right. Yeah.
I want you to try it on. See how it fits you.
I look like a lady who's gotten too cold at a outdoor event and took her husband's jacket.
Whatever gets you there. And then here, I want you to try these.
All right.
It's my iconic symbiote glasses.
Iconic.
They're the Night Freak glasses. You can see all the perverse debauchery in the world now. Yeah, sick, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you can see things differently in these. It's like I'm looking at them and no one's got clothes on anymore.
Oh, now you understand.
Oh, you weren't kidding about no underwear.
Yes. You shaved. All right.
Oh,
Happy holidays.
yeah, thanks.
And God bless.
Yeah, well, look, if you can, no one's been getting me anything to drink, Night Freak. I'm getting a little thirsty, so if
What would you like?
I don't know, like I really like Coca-Cola, so if there's anything to drink in respect to that, that'd be great.
Vodka, rum. You got it.
I want any vodka. Rum. Oh yeah, thank you so much. There we go. Great. Nice festive beverage here. Well, this night is taking a turn. I want to welcome another one of my guests who's here live and in color. She's not been on the show since last year around the holiday season. Let's welcome Sehar Manji to the show. We'll put our hands together for Sehar as she pulls another brick out of the Jenga piece. Sehar, have a seat. Welcome back to the show. Last time you were here was around the holiday season, and you were dressed fairly provocatively. You were showing a lot of Christmas cleavage.
No, it was a turtleneck with a little keyhole thing, and
little is subjective.
I have nice breasts, and it looked.
All right, so for the first time ever, we've got a guest talking about how nice their breasts are.
Yes.
Now, I guess the question is, will you be flaunting them this holiday season?
I could. I it up.
Yeah, well, I don't mean right now. That's quite all right. The symbiote has not trapped me just yet. Now, Sarah, what does it feel like to be back on the show?
I love this live thing. I've never had. This is my first tree lighting. It's my first Christmas party.
Yeah, this is your first. I've been to Christmas parties that you have been at.
No, but in someone's house.
Okay, so this is your first at-home Christmas party.
Yeah, gathering type thing. So it's really exciting. And you had pizza, and the Jenga is
good. Pizza, I had chips, I had home-baked Christmas cookies. Yep. I'm on my way to get some Melo.
I keep hearing about that. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, don't worry, you're not missing anything. It's for Micro Dave. And watch out, Micro Dave is underneath you right now. Sehar, what's some of your Christmas wishes this holiday season?
I want a big fat check.
Okay, you want a big fat check. Okay, so I think there's a way that we can consolidate this. Okay. I think that maybe you open up an OnlyFans page for what you have referred to as your really nice breasts, and I think you'll be getting a lot of really fat checks. There's something about these glasses and this jacket. I'm turning into a night freak here.
No.
Now, would you consider opening an OnlyFans account, Sehar?
Honestly, they get like $10,000 an hour. If
$10,000 an hour?
Yeah, they do. Okay, if you try,
you got to have really nice breasts for that.
No, you got to charge $10 a subscription.
Sure, per hour. So people have to.
People, I would if I didn't have to show.
So your subscribers need to re-up every hour?
No, you just do the math. If you have like 100.
Oh, I am doing the math.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So you're making $10,000 an hour.
Wait, am I the only one here talking about OnlyFans?
How many hours are in a year? And then I want someone to do the math of $10,000 times X amount of hours per year. We're gonna find out this big fat check that you're gonna get at the end of the year.
Yep.
So as we calculate the math on that, you want a big fat check. What else are you hoping to have happen this holiday season? Not necessarily guess, just something fun.
I don't know. I was like, maybe I want more. The thing I didn't have in the past few years was like pre-pandemic even I was so busy that I didn't have any like hangouts with people and friends. And I think we used to hang out. We get somewhere around Christmas time.
Sure.
I kind of want more of that, but also just rest and yeah.
So you're looking to hang out with more people. More fun.
Well, this is really nice.
Yeah, this is truly the first time a party has ever happened here.
Yeah.
All right, now I guess the question is going into the holiday season. You think you're going to be making any more holiday appearances?
Why not? Oh, for the show?
Yeah, for the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might have to get you live from the apartment on a regular basis. We might be paving the way for a new style of this show where people stop by and we have live guests.
I think that's a good idea.
Now, before we let you go back to the party, Sehar, how have you been doing with Jenga?
I'm killing it.
Okay.
I'm very lucky.
Why that luck follows you into
So do I.
into the holiday season, Sehar?
Dimitri sucks.
Well, okay. Well, there we go. We got our first trash talk of the party,
What?
but I think you mean the night freak. Don't
Yes.
don't get it twisted. Sehar, I'm going to send you back over to the
Okay.
party. Thanks so much for
Thank
being
you.
here.
Bye.
We're going to get another guest over here. Let's get Thomas Barnwell live on the air. Let's hear it for Thomas. First time. Yeah, he just requested, can I drink first? So he's pouring himself a tall glass of festive wine here. Thomas, come on down. First time appearing live on the show. First time appearing in my apartment. Please,
I'm sorry.
make yourself comfy in the hot seat over here. Now, we were talking about what maybe we wanted for the holiday season this year at Christmas, what Sehar wanted anyways. You were so gracious. You have brought me a leaning tower of panettone this year, which is, for many people, one of the more disliked holiday treats, one of my favorites. So I thank you so much for the festive leaning tower of panettone.
I like panettone too.
Yeah.
I know you like panettone.
I love panettone.
Okay, so that's it for me.
Well, I'm curious to know, this is your first time here, Thomas. How's the party been on that side? Because I really haven't been a part of the party, but it's quite lively.
It's very lively. James, I got to say, when I watch online, I didn't realize how huge your apartment is.
Well, that's very kind of you to say. Now, what makes this interesting is that for years now, literally years, Thomas, you've been inviting me over for Canadian Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving, as well at times Christmas. And who would have thought that the first time you get invited, you accept the invite? You do everything that I don't do.
Exactly. I thought I might shame you into coming to my place, but
And American Thanksgiving is coming up.
It's coming up, and you mentioned after I invited you that you were going to be out of town.
I have news for you, yes, and I have news for everyone. If you didn't already know, I will be in America 24 hours after American Thanksgiving ends. So me and regular / Big Dave will be heading over to Boston, Massachusetts, as well as Providence, Rhode Island. So for a third consecutive year, I'm going to miss American Thanksgiving at your place. But I was going to go.
Well, for a third year, I'll be wearing black.
Well, now I'm curious to know, because you're going to be here a lot over the holidays.
Yeah, now that I know you're away that weekend, I'll be here.
Yeah, well, you come over and cook a Thanksgiving in my home. I'll give you the keys. We can take care of that. I want to break some news about a future episode that's going to be happening in 2 weeks' time. Yourself, Ariel DeRue, and Joe Conto are going to be competing in the first ever at-home Christmas Cookie Challenge. Now, Joe, famously a true failure in the pumpkin carve, he is the one that pitched this idea.
Yeah.
Yourself, Joe Conto, Ariel DeRue, baking cookies. We will have a panel of judges. We will not know who baked what. We will be judging them. And that's going to be the episode that Santa Claus is going to be live giving his thoughts on what it really takes to be a great Christmas cookie. How do you like your chances going into this contest?
I feel pretty good. I'm going with something slightly different.
Yep.
But it is a Christmas cookie. And, it's for adult taste.
Okay, well, I'd like to think of myself as an adult.
I'd like to think of you as an adult.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah. So anyway, I think I know Joe is very psyched.
Yeah.
We were in 3PO Friday night, and he was texting me all the way home about recipes, and he's very competitive.
Well, and this is the thing. Once I let Joe know that Ariel would be competing, he was immediately terrified and tried to petition that she join the judges panel, because I think he knows that he might find himself in another pumpkin carve situation.
Exactly. He was trying to finagle the rules to basically eliminate Ariel.
Yes. Well, I will say this. I'm going to say the same thing to you that I will say to Joe. Yes, even Joe as well as Ariel. Best of luck in the preparation coming up in the Cookie Challenge, December 5th, 9 p.m. right here on Twitch.
All right. When do we deliver the goods?
I think we have to figure out what the drop-off is going to be. I think a reasonable time is the day before. We find a meeting place. You guys figure out how you're going to give us these incognito treats.
Okay.
And me, Dave, we figure out what we're going to do to judge these.
All right.
Thomas,
Alrighty.
I want to thank you so much. I don't want to take up too much of your time. The party's still happening. I want to send you back
James.
over
This
there.
is great. By the way, I threw my coat in your room. I saw the mirrored ceiling, and
Well, look,
the round bed, the rotating.
Hasn't been used for 20 years. Trust me.
I was gonna say it's a shame that it's gone to waste.
It's gone to waste. Yeah, it's I'll tell you what, that mirror's clean from disuse.
All right, thanks, Jay.
Thomas Barnwell, thanks so much. Hey, wait a minute. Dimitri. Dimitri. Hey, how long have you been? How's it? What's going on here?
Oh, sorry. Knocked myself out for a little while.
Oh, you're drinking a beer on the couch.
Oh.
Your friend the Night Freak showed up.
You did?
Yeah, look at me.
Oh, you're still wearing his coat.
Yeah.
I told you we're not the same person.
Well, look, how about, can I just give you this stuff to give back to the Night Freak?
Yeah, okay.
All right. Well, Dimitri, don't get too partied out, right?
Oh, man.
We want to get you home in a nice, safe way.
That's what one beer does to me.
Oh,
What are you gonna do? Hey, you having fun? Man?
Wait, hold on. You've only had one beer?
You know, they get stronger and stronger.
All right.
every
Well,
year.
maybe you should lay off the beer and have some punch. We've made some punch.
You gotta come join us, man. This party's off the chain.
I'm gonna join at the end of the episode.
Hey, someone's asking about you.
Yeah, who? Yeah, was it? I think it's the Night Freak.
I don't know.
We've got one more guest before we start to wind things down on this show. Last but certainly not least, she said that she was going to get half hosed at this party, and she's going to let us know what the hell that even means. Let's welcome Annabelle Agnew to the show. Annabelle, you're coming in hot. Take a seat. This is the hot seat, the holiday hot seat. How many beers deep are you right now?
I'm way more in than Dimitri. So
Way more. Yeah, Dimitri's had one beer and he's already
three.
He's off the rails. So how hosed are you right now? And trust me, I do not like saying that.
Hosed.
Now, did you drive here?
No.
Okay. Did you walk here?
I took an Uber, but I'm gonna walk home.
Now, one thing I'm getting a production note from Devin. You got to watch that beer bottle as you slam it on the desk because we're getting feedback. So we know that maybe you're more than half host. Annabelle, let me know, how's the Jenga going over there? This is the first time you've been to my home, first time on the show live. How's the Jenga? How's the party? How's the experience?
Well, this round of Jenga, they messed it up from the get-go. Our round was much better.
Now, I'll tell you what, when I conceived of this show with regular Dave years ago, I never thought we'd be doing Jenga updates.
I know, but it's really critical right now, and they're kind of making it better now.
Well, I want to chat with you a little bit about the holiday season. Of course, you're a Christmas keener, or as I refer to us as a Christmas creeper. How do you feel now that Christmas is in the swing of things? I like to think that when we light my tree, it's truly the beginning of the holidays. You had yours up a couple weeks ago. How are you feeling about the holidays 2022?
Well, I wouldn't say that I had it a couple weeks ago. Last weekend.
Okay.
When I first put it up.
Maybe I'm half hosed.
Yeah.
You got breaking news. The third tower has fallen. Okay, so you've had your trip for a little bit earlier than me.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
But I haven't actually put any decorations on the tree yet.
Now that's interesting to me that you put the tree up, it's lit, but you're like, I haven't put anything on the tree yet.
Yeah, but that's because there's specific reasons why I don't have anything to put on the tree.
Yeah, I think this is the thing. I think you can turn this into an event where you go to the store, grab some stuff. Now, when you buy your ornaments, are they going to be Dollarama, or are you going to go big and go to Ken Tire?
So I did order a little set of ornaments off of Amazon, but they're expensive.
Yeah, how expensive are we talking here? Do you show us the big bucks?
Like $30.
$30? Okay, how many ornaments do you get for $30?
Like 20.
Okay, so not even $1 per ornament. Was that just
fancy?
They're fancy. Now, speaking of fancy, I think you might be best dressed tonight. The fanciest dress. I had let people know, dress your holiday best. Jess has got kind of a Christmas dress on. Thomas looks like he's ready for like a really a sensible Christmas party.
Yeah.
I think you've got like a satin green, very
this
foresty.
is my Christmas top.
Okay, so how much use is this Christmas top going to get as the holiday season progresses?
Well, I wore it for the last At Home with James.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, the remote At Home with James, which is the Christmas sweets and treats.
Yep. I did.
All right, well, that's the answer. Yeah. Now, are you looking to wear this multiple times throughout the Christmas time?
No, I have lots of Christmas outfits.
Now, what else do those include? Are they as fancy or less fancy?
I have some that are very fancy and some that are less fancy. I mean, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, of course.
I really get into it on all aspects.
Now, I want to chat with you about this because famously your recall, not good. I want to do another programming announcement. One special episode that we're going to be doing this holiday season is the worst Christmas songs of all time. So I'm curious to know, as a bit of a teaser, what are some that pop into mind that you would say are the worst Christmas songs?
I mean, this is a hot take.
It's very hot take.
I'm not a huge fan of the Mariah Carey song that everyone loves.
Okay, you're not a huge fan, or would you consider it one of the worst? Because there is a distinction.
Not a huge fan.
Okay, so you wouldn't call it the worst.
I wouldn't call it the worst.
Okay, but what would you say? Okay, sick of it is not. We're not saying it's Christmas songs you're sick of. Good subcategory though.
Okay. I don't know them.
Okay? So there we go. I don't know. Annabelle, I think you got one more beer left inside of you here.
James, I have a present.
Oh, you have a present for me?
Do,
Oh my goodness! Yeah. Christmas has come early for the Christmas little cutie.
Okay, and it's not Christmas themed at all.
That's fine. It doesn't. Not every gift needs to be Christmas themed, but we know that every gift begins with care here. So we're going into the bag of many things. As we await. Now we've got famously the unpopular cherry blossom. We've got 2 cherry blossoms.
Wait, we don't just have 2. We have. This is like a constant conversation that we have about these cherry blossoms.
There we go. Okay, so we're building the Leaning Tower of Blossoms.
It's almost a Jenga of itself of cherry blossoms.
There we go. So it's just it's a bunch of cherry blossoms. Certainly you bought at the Dollarama.
No, actually, I paid more money for them.
Wow. Okay, so this is a present.
And then finally, these, which are disgusting.
My favorite candy bar of all time. It is the Big Turk, otherwise known as the Bigger Turk, because you can't have Christmas without Big Turks. Annabelle, how kind, how sweet, and how festive of you. Thank you so much for this. I have to do some shopping for you now.
No, you don't. At all.
I will,
no,
and I must.
At all. Absolutely not. I do not want.
I insist, and we're going to be shopping for Thomas. We're going to be shopping for everyone. This is what I want to try to initiate here as we begin to wind down. What I want to do is, can I get all of the party guests in frame here as we gather around the tree? We might even want to get rid of this chair, Annabelle.
Yeah, you want me to
let's
get into the actual frame?
Yeah, so we can get some people on the couch here. We got to get all the party guests. Vance is climbing over the couch. He's knocked over the Leaning Tower of Panettone. Another tower has gone down tonight. Oh. People are breaking in. This is not unlike. Hey, that's mine. This is not unlike the end of Charlie Brown Christmas when everyone is gathered around the tree. We are in. Everyone is in. We're basically everyone is in. Sehar's slightly hidden. I think very similarly to the tradition in Charlie Brown Christmas, we have to sing around the Christmas tree.
What do we sing?
So in 3, 2, 1. We're going to quickly check in with Tiny Dave one last time. I hope he hasn't been crushed down there. Tiny Dave, are you still with us?
Hey, James, it was a close one back there. I almost got crushed by a wasted lady.
Yeah, so Annabelle almost crushed Tiny Dave on her way onto the couch. She's half hosed. Now, Dave, of course, people aren't going to be able to hear you. A message. Would you like to send a message to all of the party guests tonight?
It's been fun celebrating with you, even though none of you acknowledge my presence. Or my presents. I've left tiny little presents in all of your stuff.
Well, that's very kind, Tiny Dave, that you've left tiny presents for all of the guests. That's very nice.
No problem. Look into your pockets right now.
Oh, Tiny Dave wants everyone to look into their pockets right now. So, Annabelle, that's going to cause you to have to put your leg down. I saw that. Tiny Dave. Now, Tiny Dave, what did you leave people?
Little turds.
He left little turds in everyone's pockets. I feel like once you've received the seasonal holiday feces, that's a great place for this to end. Guys, that's our show tonight. For Dimitri Kyres, Thomas Barnwell, Annabelle Agnew, Kathy Fagan, Vance Gillis, Jess Fildes, and Sehar Manji, of course, Tiny Dave and Alex Brown coming remotely. Thanks so much. Holiday programming all month long leading up to Christmas. Until then, I am James. You are you. We were here. Good night, goodbye, farewell, and be well.
There's 2 songs happening. We'll let that one go, and then we'll bring on the other one.